Well, I don't know how this is going to work, but I wanted you to get to see Bear. I've got some videos of him, but I thought I'd try to get him in front of the camera eating his medicine today. I don't know how it's going to work because Bear doesn't stay still for very often. Oh, he's being still now because I've got chocolate pudding in here. So Bear's a nut. I'm sure some of you have read about him. I've got blogs out there. I haven't had time to do blogging in a long time, but I've got some blogs and little stories about Bear on my personal page, as well as the Rat Retreat page. So you'll have to read the background. But this morning, for instance, Bear hears when my alarm goes off, and I think he sits out and waits for me. He's got me really well trained. As soon as I get up in the morning, first thing, well, not always as soon as I get up. When Bear's ready to get up, it's time to go get him. He stands out on the edge of his table and he dances. He just jumps up and down, jumps up and down. Come get me, come get me. He stands on his hind legs and like he's going to reach out for me. We just got a little space between, I'll show you sometime on the other webcam. But in between Bear's table, there's a wall next to Bear's table, because his table's kind of out in the hallway, and so he can see and smell when we're preparing dinner. And you can't get by his cage or his table without, no, you can't go on the keyboard. Get up here. You can't go by his table without feeding him if he wants to be fed. He's never just leaped off the table before to get me, but if I come anywhere close, he will, and so it's all good. I mean, he's a sweet guy. I love him. I love Bear. He's the light of my life. Yes, he is. Anyway, so I went and got him this morning, and he just has the same routine that he does. We'll go and sit down usually and have his medicine. I'll sit on the side of my bed because the bedroom is bear-proofed. And we'll sit on the side of my bed and he'll have medicine. And he always looks down on the floor like, is there a snake down there today? He's terrified of, I mean, of course all rats would be terrified of snakes. I believe that Bear was in with a snake that didn't eat him, though. That's what I understand from him. And so I think he has a particular fear of if there's something down on the floor that may get him. So he always looks and surveys the floor. He has a little Kleenex nest in my headboard. And so he pulls out the Kleenex. And then he wants to play. And I wish he'd do it on here. I always try to get him to capture him playing. Let me see if I can get the camera in a little bit closer. It's hard to do that, though. Come here, get off the keyboard. Just try to be still for a minute. Look, people are looking at you. Try to behave yourself. Say, hey, people. Hey, people. So he loves being tickled. And when he's not in a new place, he loves being tickled. And when he wants me to tickle him, he'll grab my fingers and start gnawing at them or start tugging at my clothes, which is interesting because that's how I trained him not to bite. No, you can't go here. No, come here, really, you can't go down there. Sit up here. See the camera? Can you see? People are looking at you. Tell them what you do. Tell them what you do. We're talking about you. Yeah. So sometimes he'll let me roll him over on his back and tickle his belly. Sometimes he acts like he's trying to be rolled over on his back. Like he really wants to have that relationship where he can trust that it's okay to be on his back. Come here, honey. Come here, be still. Oh, don't be still. You don't have to be still. No, you don't have to be still. Anyway, he's so interesting. When I sit with him, I'll spend about half an hour with him in the morning and about half an hour at night when I can. And I always feel like I could write a whole book about Bear, just about the things that he does, his behaviors and everything. It's so close to humans, some of the things that he does. Okay, yes, we are so happy together, aren't we, sweetheart? All right, that's it for Bear.